What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Survival Crate series. We got a few things that we have to do. Now, we need power. That's the main thing that we're actually going to need. So we're going to have to set up our power farm probably over here, if not over on that side. Got to try and figure everything out. Not fully sure on how that's going to go, but we just need power. And I mean, a lot of power. We also need to figure out how we can get all of the item vaults on every single machine to travel underground, go over here to, its points. So definitely have a lot of things that we're going to need. But first, let's start on the power. All right, so do I have my schematic? Of course I do. And of course we have this one set as the Batsy power system, because if you don't know, this is the power system from Batsy's workshop. So that's a cool name, Batsy's workshop. So we do this. Power has to, or initial input power has to come in on this side. So we're gonna have to try and figure that out. Probably a simple little power system. If not, 700 different cogwheels. So because we are maxing this out at 256, so we're definitely gonna need a lot. That is over here. Lava can go here. We may have to drop this down a good. Yeah, we have to drop it down by one. And there we go. So all these should be down here. We don't have to worry too much about that. Power exit will be on these ones, most likely. Well, yeah, power exit will be on these. So anything that we need power to can go on here. This could probably be train car 1, car 2, car 3. We'll just have it go out and figure out how everything can go like that. Train car 1 probably will be that one. And that will be all of this. That should be pretty simple, right? Hopefully. I don't know. But we do need to gather the materials for this. So let's throw this in here. All right, so we'll throw that. We'll throw that in. I'll get a little checklist, all the stuff we need. And then we will get our item vaults to create our little power, or not our power, rather what? I'm a little bit dumb. Just a little bit. We'll get that just for storage. God, English ain't working. Okay, we got that. Now we just gotta head back to our base and go get everything we need for all of this. Hopefully it's pretty easy. If not, it's gonna be pretty difficult because I may not have the items that I need, like a rotation speed controller. I definitely need to make a machine that can do all of that, especially the rotation speed mechanism thing, the precision mechanism, whatever it is. I definitely want to try and make a machine that can auto make that for me so I don't ever have to worry. And then we could just throw it in our basement and we can have infinite perfect. All right, so we need 9 blaze burners, which means I'm going to need 9 empty blaze burners. Empty one, not full one, unless I have some already. Got 5. All right, and then we got to press all this iron to make some more empty ones. And then we got to go to the nether and get blaze burners, which should be pretty simple because our blaze spawner is right there next to it. Do this. Perfect. We have 4. Let's head to the nether real quick, grab these blazes, and then we can come back and finish everything. I'm actually going to leave a backpack here. That will be for everything that we're using for the power set. It shall be good. There we go. We now have blaze burners. I went through all that. That was very quick, and it's nice. Cool. All right, so we'll throw those in. We don't need any more 9. 2 brass funnels. Good thing I have those. That is done. We need 12 cauldrons. That's for the lava to sit in. So when we make the power system, I'm probably going to let it sit there for a little bit just so I don't have to worry about lava not being able to go in. I mean, either way, I'm going to have to because I'll have to figure it out. That's great. My cauldrons are done. 5 cogwheels. I think I made some before. I don't know where I threw them though, so I may not have. There's all those. That's good. That is done. I need 2 casings, and then I also need my axe, preferably. I need those, and then we gather 2 more of these. Then we make our depots. Ooh, 12 dripstone blocks. I don't think we have dripstone. I don't think I kept that. Do I have 12? I got 13. Brother. 14 in case chain drive. So we're going to need a whole bunch of nuggets, but also 14 different casings. Well, not different casings. We just need casing. Right, there we go. We have 14 of those now. I can throw these in here. Get out of my inventory. There we go. 14 in case chain drops are done. We need 16 fluid pipes. I haven't made fluid pipes in a while. I don't remember last time I actually made fluid pipes. But do I have any pre-made? How are you floating? What? All right, there we go. Fluid pipes are done. We need 40 fluid tanks. Hey, look, I got 42. Never mind, we should be pretty good. 2 gearboxes. I think we have a majority of everything that we need, so that's why it's pretty easy to get everything. Should be good. I just need a gearbox. Alright, so we need jungle trapdoors. I don't know if I actually want to do jungle. I mean, I could just go up here and get some jungle trees real quick. That would be pretty simple. But I mean, either way, I'm not going to see them, so I might as well just get jungle trapdoors. because I don't have any of the planks over here. So might as well. Let's go to sleep real quick and then we'll go take care of that. We're actually pretty low, or getting pretty low on fuel, so we are gonna have to do that too. I need to figure out how I can get these filled up faster and like easier because we are running out of lava. It's pretty close by. All right, so we got a majority of everything. We only have a few more things that we got to do. We got to do steam engines, rotation speed controller, sadly, and then we got to do a mechanical arm, which should be pretty simple. So we have a few of the heavy things. Let's see, mechanical arm. I need another precision mechanism. How great. I'm going to lose my mind super quickly. All right, so I got the materials for these. Obviously, I need two, one for the mechanical arm, one for the rotation. We will press these two. All right, so we'll put all these in, and we just got to sit here and do this for a good 20 minutes. All right, well, we're on our final three for this one. Let's hope these actually connect and do what they're supposed to. Wow, surprising. I got that 80% chance of luck. And now I just got to do this other one. All right, so we got two of them now. That was very stressful and probably a little rage inducing. Oh well. Mechanical arm. We need 3 brass sheets, andesite alloy, and a brass casing. That should be simple. I made some brass earlier. Well, I didn't make that much. I don't have zinc, which is kind of bad because I need zinc. All right, so 3 brass sheets, 1 casing. All right, let's go press these down. I should be able to make a mechanical arm after this one. And of course, it is raining. Honestly, I'm not surprised. All right, so we do this, and then it was this one here, and then here. There we go. We're pretty good. All right, 1 rotation speed controller, precision and brass casing. Boom, there we go. We got both of those. And then what was that other thing I needed? You know, steam engines? Right. Block of copper. And I need how many of these? 9 of them. Good thing I have it. I need 9 alloy, 9 gold sheet. All right, let's press this gold and we should be able to make steam engines fairly easily. And then I got to take some shafts over just because I don't have everything. There we go. We got 9. Perfect. And then let's bring over some shafts also just because I need them. All right, well, we got all the extra things we need. I'll throw everything in here. We are pretty good. We can now get rid of this, or not get rid of it. We can head back to our fun little mining area to start our power farm. I gotta go back because I need my buckets. That would be a good idea. I'm gonna need a lot of buckets. Where did my buckets go? Right here. Only need 2 for water because they merge together. All right, not too bad. We got 9 things. Probably gonna need a little bit more lava here and there, but oh well. I will be okay. Probably not. I just need to get lava now. Or once we build everything first. So now we can head back, build it, go get some lava, get some water, which, I wonder where the water is. All right, back to our fun little empty cave wonders. Look at that. I got everything in here. We will just get our funnels. All right, so plop that one in there. Let me fix that. Plop that one in there. Not what I wanted to do. There we go. I don't know why that took forever. All right, we'll throw everything in here. With our buckets, I'm gonna throw that in there. I don't need my sleeping bag. I'll throw that there. So anything in this area is going into the machine. All right, there we go. Everything will go in here. We just got to wait for all that to load. All right, there we go. There we go. Not bad, not bad. All right, and then we're going to get our checklist just in case I somehow forgot material. Probably likely. Nope, never mind. We got not. I need my gunpowder. All right, there we go. We have everything in here. Got all the gunpowder, everything like that. We will click start, and she shall start. Let's just make sure everything's correct. Oh, it's going to get to the drift zone. We're going to crash. I already know how this is going to go. Hope you're ready. It's going to... Oh, well, yep, there it is. Told ya. Bingo. It always happens. All right, so all those are put in. That's actually a pretty cool way to get, like, floating blocks. So, I don't know. You might be able to do with lanterns and then do, like, a barrier block to where it will still place the lanterns and then we just skip the block so we get floating lanterns. But that should be able to place all the way through now. Yeah, there we go. Don't have to worry anymore. There we go, it's done. That was very simple. Alrighty, we can now get rid of all this. I don't need to hold any of this junk anymore. Alright, there we go. And then now, we just need lava. Well, I could probably just fill the lava in right now, and this can just go on its own. I will do that. We only need about 4 more things of lava, so once this... Whoa, that was pretty close. Once these fill up, we should be able to just get our bucket and click those. I need 2 things of water, which is pretty good, because you know why? We have water right there. Stop it. Alright, so that will be in the middle. We have infinite water source gone. Now we just need to wait for the lava to go, which actually, I have a little lava farm over here. I might as well. I do want to try and make like a massive lava farm, just like so I don't have to worry about anything. But I don't know, so we'll have to try and figure that out if we can at some point. All right, so I'm being taken away. Stop it. All right, so we have our 5 lava buckets. These 4 were already in here, so we're not going to take those. Those are just extra lava buckets, just in case for some reason it doesn't register or anything. We have extra ones. All right, we got our lava. Let's try and refill this puppy. We just need lava bucket there, and then lava bucket there, and boom, we have a lava source. Now, I do want to wait for all these to be practically filled up, just so when we do power it on, all of that will go into the tank, obviously giving it enough to hold whatever we can. Alright, so I actually need to put these on here because, well, that's the only way this can actually work. And then we gotta rotate these because I can't have it go that way. Do that. Alright, there we go. So all 3 of those have power, which, I mean, should all go in the same way, hopefully. I mean, it's machined for a reason. So yeah, that would be empty buckets. That will go in. That is max power. We just gotta try and get power up to here. And then that's the lava bucket. So it grabs through. Okay. Pretty good. We just gotta wait for lava to go into this. And then hopefully we can figure out how many we need to at least start the power of this. Because all we need is just a little bit of power to actually start the machine. And then, this can go on its own. I gotta figure out a chunk loader because I am gonna need all this to go constantly because I won't be over here every single time. I'm gonna need a way to power all of this without having to worry about it not being here. Right, so something I'm actually gonna do, we're gonna head over to the creative world. I'm gonna see how many water wheels I would need to actually power this. Now, I don't want to have another like full power system here. I want to have it to where it can just, flow correctly and not have to worry about anything. I want it to work. Just have it work. Now, obviously, if I power this one thing down here, that's going to power the pump. That's going to power everything down here. So let's try. Let's see how well or how many water wheels we would actually need. All right, so we got everything put in. We got all the water, the lava. We're going to have to wait for all these to go. So what I'm going to do, we'll just put these to 100 just so these fill up a little bit faster. See, going pretty quick. All right, so let's get our water wheels. Now, these ones might give more. I'm not fully sure. Let me see. I need my goggles. I need my swimming goggles. Ooh, large ones does 512. This might be better if I do a large water wheel. Really? We are thundering in the creative world. So we'll do this. We'll do 5. We'll see if that's good enough. Do that. That would just power. That powers. That does power. It's obviously not enough for... I don't have the cogwheel. I'm a little bit dumb. Just a little bit. Alright, so that will go in. How are they... What? Why is it not connecting? Oh, you're a chain drive right there. That would make sense. If only my tiny little brain actually accepted that. Boom! Overstressed. This uses 512 in itself. This uses 1,000. One more. Alright, so this does have water in it, and then we just gotta have lava pumping through, which means we need to put some buckets in here. Well, a bucket. I'll go there, double press, drop down. No, it should just repeat. You just gotta let it spurt the lava back down. Now, if I do 2 buckets in this, it might be easier and faster, but oh well. Alright, so yeah, there's power. Alright, so how many of these fun little things do you need? 3. You can just power yourself now. So we need 7 large water wheels, which honestly is not that bad just to power this. It really isn't too bad. Now we'll go and then, oh, that just stays powered. And that should stay powered until everything comes in. Not too bad. All right, perfect. We just need 7 of them. All right, so yeah, we just need 7 water wheels. Obviously, those are going to have to be somewhere. I'm going to need these to just be a constant thing. So we're going to have to hide them somewhere in here. So I can probably dig down into this area. It's under here, so I shouldn't have to worry. I just got to dig 7, and then we just have those. Now, I may do it like right here, and we just go out this way. Should be pretty simple. But that means we need water wheels. Do I remember how to make those? No. Shaft and planks. Do I have any of that stuff on me? I got the shafts, but no planks. Brother, good thing I have a tree farm. All right, let's go ahead. Hello, skeleton. Let's get some little planks. Actually running really low on fuel. I need... Where is a lava pit? I got one right up here. The one I actually been to recently. we need to go and get lava real quick. But of course, as we pass by, we will gather the logs. Cool. Text message. It's from the mother. No, we only need 2 stacks. Alright, let's go and get that fuel. Should be pretty easy to get. It says you can't refill the fluid tanks with like spouts or anything. That would help so much, dude. It would help. Why can't that be a problem? Or like a thing? Not a problem. I don't want it to be a problem. I want it to work. Give me this good old little orange pixie dust. Ouchie, my legs. Alright, let's go get some water. Hello, little bear. Berenstain Bears. Wow, that took a good chunk. I need Fireprot. I want to try and get like the best armor I can, so I don't have to worry about ever like fixing anything, but also is like super helpful. Hello, dear. Literally a deer. All right, we got the wood. Let's go ahead and split this in half so I don't have to worry about having too much of something. We do this, we do that. Boom, we have water wheels. I only need 7. I made 8 because I'm stupid. We're gonna do this again, and boom, another 8. We got large ones. You know why? Because I'm stupid. Oh well, it works. Let's throw these in here. I only need 7. We'll just throw that extra one in there. We'll throw it away probably. And then we got to dig out here. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we do this. Over here, we actually need to go out 1 more on each side. Please don't be right in the... Oh, thank God. That was going to be a little iffy. Alright, there we go. So now we just got to dig all the way through on these. Alright, here we go. We got... Need to be in line with this one. Perfect. And then we just put a shaft connected up to these. Only need 2. I did not need 3. Oh, whoopsie. Alright, so we're doing there. And then we'll let these go. We'll just connect these up. I'll need my water buckets, and then we'll just put some cobble up here. I don't know which way we need to go. I'll just put it on this side. And there we go. We'll just get water flowing into that one over here. I will put some cobblestone on these just so I don't have to worry. We'll do that. There we go. I don't know why I'm covering up. I need to go in there for water. I'm a little bit dumb. Just a little bit. Probably a lot. Alright, let's go get some water. We just need 7 buckets. Nothing crazy. Something simple. I need my dirt. Savvy monsters that are not in here. I should probably get in there a little bit more, you know. It's going to be a little messy here. Maybe not. I'm a genius. Which means I should be able to just remove these and we don't have to worry. This I can cover with right here. Obviously, that's just going to keep spinning. Don't need to worry about any of that. There we go. That's just spinning. We will wait for that to go in. Do I want to risk it and put 2 lava buckets in this? I don't know if I do. I need 2 more of these to be filled for that 9. Alright, and if this ever shuts down again, all we gotta do is just put a shaft here, and that will just recirculate every single thing in the machine, and we should have power. Hopefully. I just need 2 more of these to go, and then we should be good. So I keep hearing some little llama noises. I have a feeling there is a llama nearby, and I don't know where he is. Because I keep hearing the, huh? Ah, there he is. That would make sense. What do you got? You have junk. Exactly, you have junk, you have nothing. Don't walk away from me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, better not be talking either. I got 287 durability left. I'm not afraid to use it wherever you have gone. Alright, we should have... Yes, all those are full. Let's go ahead and put this up. Let that power in real quick. This pump is not going. Oh, that's why I need an extra encased one. Oh, brother. Do I have the stuff to make at least 1 extra encased? No, I don't. Of course I don't. Why would I? I'm not a genius. I mean, I got the nuggets. I just need the andesite, which technically we have a cave nearby. We do have a cave nearby. Should have some andesite in here. I would hope so. Nope, that just leaves back. Okay. Second entrance. Where's the cave? Here it is. I just need 1 little gloopy piece of andesite. There she is. Thank you. I will be on my merry way. As I'll say, I just needed 1 little piece. I practically have everything for it. I need 2, not 1. I'm a little bit dumb. Let me go back down. Is that perfect? All right, 1 andesite. I just need that on that. Do this, and then we put this. Let me click it. Come on. And now we have it. We didn't even have to go back to base for it. Perfect. And I don't know why I have the hiccups. I'm gonna lose it. So if we do that, we can pop this one off. Do that one. There we go. Everything should start powering up. It's slowly getting there. This can now start itself. Has 6 buckets in there. There should be enough to hold it for a little bit at least. And really 65,000 should be fine. Okay, 81. Okay, 98. I forgot how much power is actually in this system. 98. I'm wrong. We don't have enough lava. And whips, these are all going to go at different times. Well, at least we just have this last row, and then we'll be good. I'm just going to keep this connected just in case, just so there's something constantly going for it. It doesn't seem to be causing too much lag, so we should be fine. It says 10,000 at that. Okay, yeah, 12,000. It's slowly going up every now and then whenever we get a lava bucket. There's another one. We're at now 131. So we're getting pretty close. So yeah, this should be able to power pretty much every machine that we have in here. And then we just have to start the little cars. That's it. So we just gotta have an encased fan. We're gonna have like a glass tube that will go up just so you can see the items fly upwards. It'll be pretty cool. And then I don't know if I want to do a texture in here or if we just keep it like how it is. Obviously I'm gonna need a light, so we'll have to try and figure that out. Right now, I will just throw torches everywhere. And that should have it to where the trees will grow. We'll put one there. And then we got all these middle pieces. I did not throw one in here. Might as well. Oh well. Yeah, that's weird. These are now blue. Everything's like lit up other than these ones. Could just be a lighting issue, but oh well. Alright, we seem to be good. We do have all of our machines made. We just gotta we're gonna let this try and run for a little bit just so we have power actually flowing through it, and I should get to a point where this is practically all full, so we don't have to worry too much about that. And then we will work on getting the power to these machines. We're gonna have to dig down a good chunk of blocks just so we don't interrupt the item vaults. So that's gonna be a big thing. This one could easily just go over here and connect, and then do that. I'm not sure about the other ones. Those are gonna be pretty iffy because we're gonna need some belts and a whole bunch of different gearboxes. So that's great. But we are going to end today's video right here, just because we have finished our machine that we were trying to build. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you do want to see some extra content, I do have a link to all of that in the description. It's basically just some extra games, random stuff like that. We also have started recently streaming on Twitch and Kick. We are going to try to be streaming every single day. So if you do want to check that out, everything is also in the description. So again, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.